Okay, we should have audio now. Everything should be gravy. Super hyped for today. We've got 3 brand new games to test, and I want to thank everybody coming in the lives, joining us early. Right, I got my controller fixed from yesterday. The connection issue was just literally while I was talking, I flicked the switch on the back that changed how it worked, so it just like gave up on me, but now it's good. It's working lovely. Right, okay, so it's Whisper Mountain Outbreak is the first one we're going to be doing on a triple. So we've got Polygon, the first-person free-to-play shooter, which is looking and shaping really nice. And I've got another 2D game. I think it's 2D. Just have a look what's on the schedule. Bubs, if you can check Discords for me and just post the 3 games I copy and paste, just so I can see what they are, because I'm not sure what the third one was in the list, but I know it's there somewhere. I'm looking in my top slots, but I don't think I've moved it up, like, so I know where it is. So we ain't got to worry about it yet, but if you can do that at some point, that'd be cool. All right, good stuff. Are we recording? Yeah, boy. Okay, let's get on with it. Steam page up. Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. Gamers, enthusiasts and collectors alike, we are going for the Wicked Wednesday, which is the triple trouble, and we're going for Whisper Mountain Outbreak. We've got a little bit of Polygon FPS goodness, free to play, by the way. All links in the description down below. If you're watching on a rerun, greatly appreciate your viewership. Thank you for spending your time with us. Greatly appreciate your time, and it is spent wisely. Because we have got a bunch of cool games to show you today, and hopefully you enjoy the set. That being said, let's just jump in. Right, Whisper Mountain Outbreak, Escape from the Room meets co-op survival horror. Now this game does have, once you purchase it, a bring your friends expansion download you can do, where you can get your friends in for free and they can play the game because you bought it, which is a really nice feature. The year's 1998, good year, vintage. An ancient curse has been unleashed, trapping everyone on the Mount Bisik. Bisik, I think that's pronounced. Alone or with up to 4 players, you must explore, find clues, figure out a way to escape and survive the horror. So it's basically, like they say, it's a survival escape room with co-op if you want it, but solo is fine as well, which I really like. It has deck support, it works on Linux, of course, and it has controller support out the gate. So it's got all of your main features to have a good time with this one. Over 1,000 people have said, very positive reviews, over 1,000 people. And it's by Togi, I believe that's pronounced. It might not be because it's not an I, but it could be good Togue Productions. So I'm going to go with Togue, I think, on that one. What else we got going on? So they are responsible for another 2D game called Rising Hell that I know nothing about, but I am now going to put that in my wish list because if this game's good, I want to check out their other ones. Single player, co-op, family sharing, again, controller support across all controllers, and it works on the deck. Let's have a look what else we've got going on. So obviously being 2D, it's a very low buy-in, but it is a very nice looking 2D and animated with extra animations than you would expect. So it's 8 gig RAM on this one, even though it's 2D. It's a graphics card with 2 gig RAM. They don't even name the graphics card. It's just as long as you've got 2 gig RAM, you are good. And a 2.4 gigahertz processor, which, I mean, we are going back some there. We're probably talking like, what? Intel Pentium Duos. Do you remember those? I think you could probably run this on that. I mean, that's a blast from the past. Okay, so we're going to jump in solo. All the options have been done. There's not very many options, and the options that are there are very good. They're exactly what you want in a game like this. Save on slot 2, never slot 1, and we have the scenario. So as we unlock scenarios, we can go back and replay them. So replayability will be confirmed on this one. You've got the hollow, you've got normal, and then you've got a couple that say coming soon, which I assume you unlock over time. So let's just go with the base game. Very Resident Evil. Okay, loading time straight away, we are in. Now the sound will be low on this game, so if you want it turned up, let me know. We've got what's this? Rookie agent, medic, or security guard. Ooh, okay, so what difference does that make? Reduce physical damage taken by enemies and consume less stamina if you're a security guard. The medic can heal critically wounded teammates. Well, I think we're playing solo, so I'm not worried about that. Armed with a pistol attached with high caliber barrel. So basically, you are a tank if you play as the security guard. You are a assault if you play as the rookie, and you are obviously a medic if you play as medic. So I'm going to go with security guard because I like physical damage being increased. Okay, these are my controls. So we've got dash on right button, sprint on left stick. Everything seems where it should be. Right trigger is attack. Left trigger. Oh, right trigger charge as well. Okay. Left trigger is to aim the gun. Right trigger is to shoot. X is to reload. Makes sense. Interact with A. Inventory with Y. Okay, these buttons are laid out perfectly to how I would expect them to be. Here we go. So walking around. It says left stick to run. Okay, it's not much of a run. It's more of a sprint. Let's interact with this guy. The Brim Captain. Okay, cool. So if that's quite quiet, I can turn that up for you guys. Let me know, because for me, it's about 85% on the bar. I posted the 3 games on YouTube. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, so we're doing Starforge Legacy. That was the other one. Okay, so this looks like the main room. So this is like your hub. And then you're going to get your, yeah, you've got your shooting and stuff. Let's try that because we need a little practice. This is a nice little tutorial. Ooh. Okay, that's quite tricky because the target doesn't go to the actual object. It sort of stops short. Let's try this one. Yeah, see, that's closer to the target there, so it felt a bit more. But the gun is inaccurate. It definitely doesn't let you hit every time. I love the sound effects, the reload. It's got a positive. We like chicka chicka. Okay, we're going to take these. What's this? Wardrobe. Ah, okay, we can customize our dudes. So you can be a fireman, you can be a woman, you can be a gas mask. That feels like Stalker. Yes, I like this though. What else we got? Body. Okay, change colors. I like his original style. I like the whole jacket jeans look. Okay, so we go to the map, and I assume that's how we get in a game. Mission 1, local clinic. Okay, so we've got the loading dock. Okay, nice map, so we shouldn't get lost. It says retrieve the classified container. Once a community health center for a local resident. For the local residents, the clinic was among the first facilities to collapse when the fog and radiation of the entity spread. Through left in disarray. Yeah, so what do we do? Like, what is? Oh, there you go. Grab the target item and bring it back to the transporter. You get possible loot is a handgun and a shotgun. It looks like a revolver. Okay, now the car has started, or the... Oh, it's like an 18 van. Let's go. And this is where we do our loadout, which we don't have anything to put in there at the moment. So we can't really customize our guy any further. Ready up. This would be very cool with a good group of friends. If you've got 2, 3, maybe 4 really close friends, you know, you can have a weekend on this and do mic chat. It's got mic chat built in. You can have push to talk, so you don't have to talk all the time. This could be a really fun game. Okay, there's already a pistol just laying on the floor. Happy days. I'm hoping this game isn't too challenging. Like, it's an escape room. I get it. It's going to have some obstacles to overcome. But I think overall, I'd like it to be quite comfortable, as in getting in and getting out, because it plays like an extraction. So if that's how it's going to go, where it's like, you know, whatever you gather, you take with you, and then you get to keep, you don't really want the game being too difficult because burnout rate will be very high. So how do I switch weapon? It says press Y to go to inventory. It's going to be one of these. Oh, you just literally left trigger it. Okay, cool. So it's always active. So is this guy down? Yeah, he's not getting up. I'm myself some cloth. That, i.e., that could be some crafting in the game. We've got one health herb. I've got a yellow door in front of me, but I'm going around and just investigating everything. Got breakables, that's good. Open the door. Okay, we've got our first zomboids. Here they come. Ooh. Clocked. Build it up. Big clock. His head's come off. Yes, he did get a hit in. It did about 5 damage. So out of 100, that's not so bad. Sure, there's going to be stronger enemies as we go. I'm going to search absolutely everywhere on my first playthrough. I don't want to miss a single thing. Molotov cocktail. It says my inventory is full. You can only carry 6 items. I mean, that's some shiz right there. This is a handheld transmitter enabled long distance communications. Do we need 2 radios? I don't think so. Let's drop one. Take the Molotov, baby. We've actually got a grenade. At some point, we can go ham with a grenade. Okay, let's open these up. Okay, ammo. So ammo actually takes a slot as well. So let's see what we've got. We've got 3 revolver ammo, which we don't have. So we'll get rid of that. We'll take the standard issue ammo, i.e. 9 mils. Is that a shotgun? It is a shotgun. Okay, let's pop some shots on these guys. Blap. Nice. Okay, feels very responsive, very impactful. Reload that. Whoa. Back him up. Pop him off. That was well good. This is fun. This is a 2D game done right here. I've got to turn it up for myself though, because I'm not getting the Atmos. There you go. Gone for 65%. If you guys want it turned up, let me know. Okay, shotgun. So I'm guessing we switch out the handgun for the shotgun, which I don't really want to do. So dropping the bat would be a bad idea. Pistol ammo. SMG ammo. Okay, we could drop that. We don't have an SMG right now. And then how do we put the shotgun? There you go. This is 8 shots. We're going to go with equipped. Now we've got the... Yes. Okay, now we've got the pop. What is that? Emerald gemstone. See, these things are going to be worth money. So I'm now deciding whether I can take them or not. Like again, the radio, I just don't see the point at the minute. Shotgun shells. Bro, constant. The inventory is so small. That is the first thing I want to upgrade. So I can't even take ammo for my gun, or I can take ammo but not. Let's combine that with... Okay, that's good, right? So I put the handgun ammo into the handgun, take the shotgun ammo, good. But as soon as I move up, I've got more items to collect. Okay, we've got lock picking. How do we do that? Push. Whoop. Push lock with A. Oh, you have to stop it. Oh, okay, I didn't see that. So it goes up and then you stop it on the way down. Boom. That's an interesting way to do that. It doesn't so much feel like lockpicking as a timing game instead. But it works. It's good. Gunpowder. Okay, I'll take that. What is that hanging from the ceiling? Gosh. Ooh, okay. Bear dudes. Shotgun. I mean, shotgun's wicked. It deals with 2 to 3 people at a time. Reload it. Yeah, reload animation. Boom. Probably wasting more ammo than I need, but why not? My first playthrough, I'm allowed to make mistakes. Ooh, to your face. Maxed out beats. Here we go. Gosh. Beat him when he's down. That was dirty. I thought he was going to drop, but he's not. Green herb, lovely jubbly. Again, haven't taken too much damage as yet. A landmine. You get some really cool stuff in this game. So obviously this electric box needs something doing with it. It says it needs a fuse. Come on, Mr. Wobblehead. Turn around. Oh, I done him in the back, Jack. Gemstones are blatantly going to be worth the most thing in most currency in this game. Oh. There you go. Get some. Just don't have the inventory to carry them all, so maybe use a herb. Just because I can. Okay, we've got an armoured policeman. Still 2 shots to get him down, bust him down. Do him dirty, take the scrap. Turn it up. Alright, give me 2 secs. It's about as loud as I'd be comfortable doing it. Again, we have to adjust that for each game, so just let me know at the beginning when we swap games. If you say to me, just like adjust the volume or something, just to make sure we keep it where it needs to be and then build it up as we go. Sort of reset it, you know. Okay, what is this? You've used the amber gemstone. Ah, so the gemstone is not value. Both my gemstones went away. I need a pearl one now, so it's like 3 different gemstones to open up that door. I wouldn't so much call this an escape room yet. I was really cringing that this was going to be puzzle heavy. At the minute, it's quite calm, but it is only the first stage. Maybe they lean into that a little bit more as we go, which I don't really want them to. This is quite fun as it is. Okay, we've got some pistol ammo. Got some more pistol ammo. So maybe we should switch our gun for the pistol now. See, the bat has a purpose. If you hit them hard enough, they'll actually stagger and go back. Happy days. We didn't search behind the desk here. Shotgun shells. Cha-ching. The only thing that's feeling a little bit off or a little bit weird to me at the moment is the fact I can't rotate the camera. I can't spin the camera and have a look around. In a game like this, with this sort of visual style, you would expect to do that. So that's a little bit off, but nothing really to write home. I like this. I like the fact we can combine the bullets without having to like do anything silly with the ammo. It just literally just one click and you're in. Like, they haven't gone complicated for no reason. It's doing what it needs to do without any compromise. It's not making you do anything annoying. I like the fact that clicking the right button just here, just there, allows me to talk to my co-friends, you know, people we meet online, whatever. You can talk to people via the push to talk, which is really nice. So if you don't push it, your mic's not active. Got to find this pearl gemstone, wherever it be. We haven't searched up this area yet. More shotgun shells. So at this point, I think it's more wise to do that, and then we can use some shotgun, come back and pick those up. I'm completely confident that the items will not disappear. That didn't sound good. I'm wondering if it's time-based, where they just keep throwing enemies at you and more as time goes on. Yeah, the gunplay's fun. I cannot deny that. So fun. Scrap seems to be like a free slot. It's not taking up any space. Also, I'm not really seeing a stat. I mean, the stamina decrease is about 5 per swing. Maybe 7, I'm not really sure. But, hang on. Can I pick those up now if I reload? Oh, because I've got no reload. Okay, hang on. Use... I don't need that, though. Gutted. Reload. Yeah, let's see what stamina is. So it is about 7 or 8 per swing on the stamina. So you can do like, what, nearly 10 hits before you're going to get tired. And there is a landmine here. I think I'm going to take that. Just in case we get ourselves being chased or in trouble in any way. No, it's green herb. We'll leave that there for a minute. I like the way all of the items are showing up on the map there. So you don't really lose like anything. If you drop it or leave it, it's going to show up. Oh, hang on, there's a hole in the wall now. Okay, I didn't see that. Can we clear that? Oh, that's a shame. That would have been a good way to get through. So I'm looking for that fuse, remember? So I'm just trying to figure the layout out. What's that there? Pearl gemstone, we need that. Just land on the floor. The thing we need is just land on the floor. Let's drop the landmine. Maybe use the landmine. There you go. Assign it to the quick button. Maybe put the landmine somewhere we're not going to stand on it. Like here, for instance. Just dash the landmine. It's fine. It won't go off. Okay, cool. There you go. So we now have the last gemstone. He's coming towards us. Let's see if we can make him go on the landmine. Oh, he just missed it. See if we can get him on. Oh! That was so good. I was not expecting that to be as cool as that. Okay, I don't know what this is. We've got to put them in the right order. Okay, so that could be anything. Let's try green. Yellow. Yellow didn't like that one up. There you go. So this one was just doing in the complete order they were in. So that was pretty simple. Aye, aye. Because they don't have health bars, you don't know which ones go down easy. So sometimes you'll use a shotgun on one that's not really worthy. And then other times you'll use a bat on something that's got 5 hits. We do have shotgun shells, is it? Combine, hang on, let's have a look. That's handgun ammo. I think I'm going to bring the handgun out. We do have the revolver. We'll give that a squeeze in a bit. There's our fuse, which we can't now carry. That's a problem. Gonna have to drop the grenade, I think. No fire in the hole for a minute. But it does show up on the map, so we know where it is. Okay, pop the fuse in now. Classic puzzles here. Again, nothing you haven't seen before, but it's doing it very well. I use that phrase a lot. Am I going to be attacked? Incoming enemy horde. So it is over time. You're getting hordes come at you. Okay, we took some damage there. Just build it up flat. Always be moving backwards. Nice. Oh, didn't see him. I like the fact the music kicks in, the horde does their business, then the music kicks out, so you know you're safe again. Okay, let's get this rigged up. So we need this to connect to there. Bring it down to this one. We don't want it to that one though, do we? We want this one to be connected via this one. Boom. Come out and grow. Look how many hits he takes. This game's got a really calm atmosphere, although it's in like a dramaticism of the hordes and stuff coming at you. It's calm, but it has such good sound effects that everything, like that was sick. What's the cat doing? Come back. Oh, of course, we've got the mandatory pet the cat. For no reason. Fair dues. That's normally a warning sign for wokerism in a game. Petting cats and dogs seems to be a big red flag. What's he even do? Look, he's like playing beatboxing with it. Let's grab these shotgun shells, handgun ammo. We are ammoed up like a mar right now. So by petting the cat, it seems like the cat now follows us. Oh, hello, what's that? Classified container. But my inventory is full. Okay, well that makes sense. So what we do, we'll heal up. Take that one as well, because we need that too. We took a little bit of damage there. I don't think these give us much health. About 25-ish, because I'm 100%, I can't really tell. I've got the classified container. It says return to your car to escape. Now our car, I'm assuming, is at the beginning of the stage, and we're going to have a massive horde incoming now. So this is where they're going to stitch us up, I think. This is a good area to fight, so I might just stay back and see what I can do. Oh, it's an endless horde. Okay, we need to get out of here. Yeah, this is the time to leg it. F this shit arm out. And I'm sure you can get a bunch of items off them if you had storage for it, but we don't. We want to get in and out as quick as possible. Ross, run! To get out of there with 100% health could be problematic. What in the world is this now? Oh, get off me. Come all this way. I got shook. I got shook at the end now. I thought it was going to be all my work gone. That is where you put the landmine. When that big thing comes at you at the end, stick a landmine now. Boom, big damage. Hopefully it slows it up. Okay, mission success. Took us about 20 minutes. That's a good time. Do you know what? That is a really good time to get in and out. Even extraction shooters, I think 40 minutes is kind of pushing it. You want to be in and out in about half an hour, in my opinion. Otherwise, you get a bit bored, right? You get a bit kind of like, oh, I just want... Maybe you've got something else to do as well. Like, I like to put dinner on and then maybe play a game. So if I can get through this in like 20, 25 minutes, I know my food is done, right? By the time I've done a game. So I kind of... I'm always burning shit. And I'm always staying up late into the night playing games that I only meant to play for 10 minutes and end up playing for a couple of hours. I'm sure we all do that. Okay, cool. So interact with my guy. Let's see what we have to do now. It says reach the table to choose the mission. Okay, so we now have access to 2 branching paths. How far can we actually see? Ah, there you go. I love the last stage has the Illuminati symbol. And they have skulls. So that was a 1 skull mission. And I found that to be at the end there quite tricky. So these 1 skulls are enough for me. So 2 skulls, obviously, then we're going to be struggling. But then it goes back to 1 skull for a bit. So not too bad. But it does have conditions. You can see these reds. So it looks like we're either going to get a debuff or a buff on each one. And then we're going for the last battle, which is a 2-star with, I would assume, 2 lots of debuffs. Let's have a look. Yeah, map modifier. Faster enemies and exploding enemies on the final stage. So yeah, that's really awesome. So if you want to see another stage, we can do another stage or we can switch to another game. It's completely up to you. I'm ready to sum this one up already. I've got my thoughts and opinions already embedded. I do wonder if there's a shop that we can sell this stuff to now that we... Like, what was the point in gathering? Do we just keep it? I think we just hold on to it, you know. It's still exactly the same mechanic as it was before. We can drop it in this room though, so maybe there's a storage chest. Right button to dash. Yep. I should have used that a bit more. Ah, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. So we've got the workbench. The workbench allows us to create items, which is really cool. So we've got crafting items. We've got learn skill. Now we're talking. So we've got the military book, we've got the martial arts book, and we've got the fitness book. Health magazine. I like the sound of that. Let's do that. So inside the health magazine, we can do cardio, we can do pharmacology. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Pharmacology. That is pharmacology. And then we've got workout, which makes us stronger. I think, to be honest, the stamina was a little bit of a problem when we were trying to get away at the end now. I run out of stamina twice. So I think cardio is important. How many points do we get? Like, how do we know what we can spend? So it's 1 point per game. I think that's what it is. If I try and do this one now, it won't let me. And then you've got your dismantle. So if you want to break something down for materials, or you can go to craft. And with the scrap and the paper, I think that's, no, cloth. With scrap and cloth, you can create items. So, for instance, if we were to gather those medical bottles, then we put those with the scrap and we can make life stimulant jabs, which would actually be good. But the hip pouch, I mean, that's going to give us more storage, right? Boom, 2 slots. So I'm going for that all day long. I'm going for hip pouches, maxed out level 5, level 10, whatever it takes me to. I need slots because the more I bring back, the more shiz we can make. What do you want to do? Do you want to play some more of this one, or do you want to go on to the next game? It's up to you. I don't know if we've been playing for an hour yet. Half an hour. So we could do another one. Only takes 20 minutes. I think 2 games would be enough to sum this one up, as in 2 missions. Let's go with the market or the commercial area. I'm going to go with the market. Sounds interesting. Possible loot. So we can come away with an AR. Is that an AR-15? An MP5? Okay, cool. And a sledgehammer. I wanna be a sledgehammer. Okay, we take the loot we've got, which is fine. I've still got my Molotov, but I don't have my grenade. It'd be interesting to see if we go back in that stage, whether it keep the grenade where I left it, but I doubt it. I think it's just going to reset. That would be the most sense. but I won't bore you with redoing the same stage. But I do like the replayability because I personally will grind that first stage, level up my dude to about level 3 on everything, and then take on stage 2, then grind those, level him up to like level 6, then do the next stage. So when I get to the 2 skull difficulty, I don't have to worry because my character is leveled up. Okay, I've ready up, but we're not going in. Why are we not going in? Go. Mission starts in 0 seconds. I don't think the mission started. I think we might have to reset that. Just select the different mission. Maybe I'm ready. Change it back. Something happened there. There was a little bit of a glitchiness. Okay, 4 seconds. Let's see if it goes in. And we're off. Another one. I like this game. Yeah, I will play more of this game, I think. I don't think this is a game that I'm going to leave alone. It's going to be one that I'm going to level up and come back. You know, whenever I need like fillers, you know, just something to play where I don't really know what I want to play and I don't have any promos or early access. Mistfall just contacted us and said, you know, can we cover their new game? So I might take that on because we had mixed feelings about the original playtest. So I might do that soon. Do another Mistfall update. I've just released a demo as well. So maybe we'll check that out. Okay, so they're stuck in that goop. So I'm assuming that lets them out later. Beat your man when he's down, boys. There you go. That gives us some freedom to unlock the door. Bosh. Boom. On the third one. Oh, nearly. Nearly a perfect run. Okay, as soon as I leave the door, they retreat. Ooh, bigger damage. Proper sick beats. Nice. And we'll conserve some ammo because there's only one. Boom. I love the way they've got machetes and I've got a bat. Like, why are we not taking their machete? Okay, we're collecting revolver rounds now because we have the extra space. There's the tonics we need. So let's combine the ammo like this and combine this one with the shotgun. Gives us a free slot. And I'm hoping the tonics will stack because I don't want to use up all my slots for tonics. I love the way they laugh when they come at you like proper psychopaths. Boom. So far so good. I think the hard hit is definitely worth it because you get the chance to knock them down. And once they're down, you get a couple free hits. So I think building up the first attack is probably going to be a definite for me. Okay, we've got the herb there, so we'll definitely want that. Again, revolver ammo is a problem. But we do now have... Why did we bring the revolver? We should have stored that. I didn't go to storage. I made a oopsie. I should have stored my items and then come into the game. So now we're kind of just gathering ammo at this point. Now, I don't know if there's a way of doing it because I can't really see a button here. There's a drop and combine. There's also, obviously, if I want to have a sub menu, but there's not a button to reorganize my inventory. If I want to put all my ammo at the bottom, just so it makes me happy, there doesn't seem to be a way to drag these items around or just press a button and have it move to the slot that I next select. That would be nice to be able to switch items, you know, switch the gun for the ammo, to drop the gun down to the bottom row here. There's nothing to do, no way of doing that. So that would have been a nice little touch. Just so people can organise their inventory. It would have felt a little bit more personal. But at the minute, you know, it is what it is. So at the minute, let's drop this. And then we'll pick up the herb. Then we'll use the herb. Nice. And then we'll take the ammo back. Oh, a cheeky little room up here. Got zomboid in there. Got some buttons. Okay, so it looks like we've got 4 different cylinders, all different letters. What can we do? Oh, hello. So we can put the top letter into another one. We can move it around. That's weird. Okay, I think 4 is the overflow. So let's go with B like that. But then we need the R out of there, right? So we'll put that over there. You can't leave it once you pick it up. Boom, we'll do that. Then we'll pick up the B's. Yeah, there you go. Genius. We'll take this Y and stick it on the end. We'll put the reds in there. I'm hoping they don't have to be in a certain order. Yeah, pretty simple tasks in this game. Oh, you've got to carry all 4 toxic chemicals. I bet they don't stack. No. That sucks. So really you want to come into this stage with very little inventory. Just you and a bat. I have to destroy these things to go through. Okay, that looks like an extraction now. Oh, hello. Jimmy got loose. See what we do with these chemicals we've just found. There's a door right down in the bottom corner here. Creepy gates. He come at me with his arms out. Didn't even give him that one a chance to get up. Oh, hello, that's new. That's very much new. Why is the endless horde coming in already? Dudes. Yeah, we're out of ammo and it doesn't pause the game to go into the options. I have no idea where I'm going. Can we just leave from our vehicle? I need the classified container. Bugger. But this stuff isn't destroyed, so... Oh my days. You have to be quick at this one. The time limit is very short. That door doesn't open. Neither does that one. The door is locked from the other side. Through the window. Trying to figure the game out as quick as possible now. I'm stuck in a corner. This could be me done. This is me done. Oh. I had a Molotov, but like I was standing right there. Failure. Failure to meet the quota. Oh, you only get 3 chances. That's some bullshizzle. So how do we get this one back? I reckon you have to be successful at a mission, which means we know we can be successful at the first mission. So I'm going to go back in and try that one, just see what happens. That's an interesting mechanic. All of my inventory is now gone. Wow, okay, so there is risk to this game, and it is worth replaying because the more loot you gather and save in your inventory, any chance that happens, you can just go and grab yourself a shotgun or whatever you need for the map, and then go in with better chances of getting out of there next time. See, this stage is almost like a tutorial stage. And it's procedurally generated because this wasn't like this on our first playthrough. So replaying the same stage, I've actually just got a whole new stage. Wow, okay. There was no mention of that in the description, so maybe there's just more set. Like maybe there's like 3 boards per map, I don't know. Okay, well, armed and dangerous already. They're very generous on the first stage. Pistol ammo, hell yeah. Okay, we've got everything we need so far. Cloth, tonic. Back up off me, we've got a gun, we've got loads of ammo. All good in the hood. Again, we keep our 2 extra slots, remember? So we can pick up a few more bits and bobs. Got caught slipping on a reload there. So this is now where the fuse is. So it's the same stage, just rearranged. I'm fully on board with that. Why does it have open now? Oh, doors locked from the other side. Now, full disclosure, I paid my own money for this game. This is not something that was sent to me. This is not a promo for anybody. I'm having fun with the game because it was a game that I wanted to play, and I probably purchased it about 2 months ago. I've only just had time to come around to it. And when you buy a game and you're this happy with it, I can only recommend it highly because it wasn't expensive. This game was like $3. Something ridiculous. Ooh, SMG. Yeah, I got my first SMG. Can't wait to spray that prey. See what I did there? See what I did there? Gonna equip that. Boom. Oh, it looks good, boys. He looks awesome with the SMG. It's a shame they don't have a community tab where you can get like modders to mod the game just for that particular tab. So it doesn't affect the main game, but there's like another one you can sign in and it's like its own sort of modding community. And then you can have people come in and do like, you know, skins from other games because they're mods. You can have a bunch of new weaponry, bunch of new enemy types. Ooh, yeah, that's powerful. I like that. It's accurate too. Okay, this feels like Resident Evil 2 right here. Couple landmines, gunpowder. We need landmines. What are all these rings? Look, 1 ring. It says thin golden ring with a large hole through the middle. Through its center, it seems to be part of a mechanical lock. We'll try and get rid of those. Okay, bring him over here. I just have to. It's so good. Chuckle moments. Okay, we've definitely been in here, haven't we? We missed this one first time round. Fuse, okay. I think what I got wrong with the second stage we tried was this one doesn't have a time limit, whereas I was obviously taking my time talking to you guys, trying to pick up, you know, little bits and bobs about the game. But really, I should have been watching that timer because this one doesn't have a timer. I wasn't pre-prepared to do that. Okay, so this is where the gold rings go. We've only got 3 though. Maybe it still counts. Try and make some sort of picture out of this. So every time I spin, it moves the counterbalance 1. I think it's between these 2. But I'll have to put it on the pit. Oh, I did that in time, didn't I? Now these dudes are coming at us. I've gone ham, but the stamina's low. Happy days. I like the fact you can assign anything to your quick slot as well. So you can have like your health in there, you can have a grenade in there. Like this one, for instance, we could assign it like that and it'll go up to B. And you can also put a grenade up there if you want. And then when you're here, you just press B and it's going to work. Really cool. Simple, easy way to do it. Bro, man had health. So this tonic is traditional beverage that increases stamina. We'll use that on the way out. That is for damn sure. Got the Molotov back. Ooh, buddy. Okay, there's our fuse. Happy days. Inventory's full. We'll just use a... Well, I don't really want to use a health. Maybe take these guys down and I get damaged at some point. Or not. Okay, we'll drop the revolver ammo. What does it mean? How is my inventory full? I just dropped... Drop. Bro, there's 2 lots of revolver ammo. Got the fuse. Okay, good. Electrical generator. Okay, that gets us through this door. Man, just won't go down. All my stamina went. Pop a shot. gunpowder. Got the high loot box. Now we need to get the hell out of here before the full horde comes. Can't remember where my vehicle is. I might have taken a wrong turn already. We'll see. Through the gate. I see it. I see it. I've used my stamina boost. Popping shots. Here's the vehicle. Did a reload. 1 second. We are out. Yes, this game's bad boy. I like this game. Hell yeah. And that felt like a whole new stage. Although I was doing the same thing, because they mix it up a bit, you still don't know what you're going to encounter behind every door, and therefore you can do replayability and still have fun. That game took 10 minutes, not 20 that time. We did it in half the time because we knew what we were doing. 37 kills, and of course we come away with a bunch of loot. So what I'm going to do is not muff up my next experience. So we are going to craft, and then we're going to store items. We didn't get enough cloth to do another pouch, which is a little bit of a shame, but we did get some health regains there. Take that with us or put it in storage, either way. And then we've got the health and fitness and military book. So what's this? Focus faster whilst aiming, reload faster, or move faster. All of that sounds good, but it's not what I want. Unfortunately, you can't back out of it for some reason. So I have to pick one now. Reload faster. I think reload faster is probably the better one, especially the handgun. And then we've got our storage, right? So we're going to just go store, 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 and maybe even store the handgun, because we know we get those every time. We'll make sure it's a full one as well. So we can combine. There you go. I'm not sure these handgun bullets actually fit that, so what we do, we'll probably just store those as well. And then just stockpile handguns. So if I ever get oofed, I can just take a handgun with a bunch of bullets and go into that stage feeling a little bit more comfortable. And that's it, I think. I think that's about all we need to see. Now, it didn't relight my torch. So I am wondering if once all 3 of those go, you are oofed, or there is some sort of mechanic to buy back those broken lanterns there. But obviously 3 of those is important. That's probably your entire game done at that point. So you've got to be very careful not to get killed too many times. There's no back to options, is there? So we'll do it from here. Right. What do we think of, what is it called? Whistle Mountain. Let's have a look. Oh, Whisper Mountain. What do we think of Whisper Mountain? I think this is a solid 4.5 out of 5. It's so good. It's that good. It's just that bit away from it. And the reason I say that is because there could be so much more potential for the modding community. There could be so much more potential for the overall atmosphere. There's not enough creepy noises. There's not enough sound effects. There's not enough like smoke and eeriness in the stages that I've seen so far. But overall, I think it's almost a perfect 2D experience. It's retro but modern. It has modern items, ideas, techniques, mechanics, but it's on that retro vibe, right? So it's got the pixel art, but really cool, but sort of Asian themed, you know, Japanesey. Very cool game, and I just can't rate it high enough, really. I don't think it's a perfect game by any means. At times it was a little bit slow. At times you didn't really know what you were doing straight away. But overall, it's pretty good. Like, there's no mechanical problems. There's no glitches or bugs. And again, I had a bunch of fun with this one. So I think it is right up there on my scale of replayable games. And I will be jumping in and replaying stage after stage after stage to get to like level 6 to then take on those two skull missions. Now I might come back once I've done that, and we'll do a follow-up video with the 2 skulls, and then go on to like the end game. So maybe make it a 3-parter. Let me know what you think in the comments down below of the game. Let me know what you think of my content. Let me know how and what I can do to improve content, or maybe just you like the content but you want to see a particular game you like, leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. There you go, that one's done. That was fun. I like that. I'm going to play that again. That is not even on a bucket list, that is on tonight's list. I'm going to play this in bed, I reckon. And again, it runs flawless for Linux, right? No issues whatsoever. Linux has really come a long way, especially with early access games. It can play things like Mistfall straight out the gate on a playtest. That's me boasting about that, though. So what should we do? Polygon? I need energy to do Polygon, so I might do it early. The other one's the space one. It's only an hour, so maybe do that as well. Let's see what it was called. I think you posted it on YouTube, didn't you? So it was, yeah, Starfield or Starforged. Here we go, Starforged, one of those. Boom. Okay, we'll fire this one up. We'll do this one. We'll get it out of the way. It's actually quite interesting. Something I am bringing to the stream just for me, really. It's actually pretty good to show you guys. Stop the record. I'll get you a picture as soon as it pops. It's very stuffy today in the UK. So we've got like our summer is really sort of creeping in, but you've got these like sort of calm, dull weather, but like it's big pressure. So it's very hot and humid, which is a word I like. I think it's on. So now if I do OBS. Okay, it's not going to let me click it because this one is demanding my cursor for some reason. Let me just try and get it to go windowed full screen. Might leave my cursor alone. We'll see. Yeah, there you go. So if it was in windowed mode, it actually steals your cursor and won't let it leave. So a little bit of a pain in the bum. Starfield. Oh, there you go. Starforge. Okay, I'm just going to mess around with some settings real quick and then we'll get going. We'll put it VSync on. We'll run it at 60 frames. We've got FSR on. That's fine. I don't know if we need FSR. Like literally, this is a low rent game to run. So maybe turn that off. Post processing is all good. Audio. Let's have a look. Sound effects are maxed out. Let's turn this up. Turn that down. I don't think the music's that copyrightable, but we'll see. Then we'll turn the sound effects down a bit. Hit apply. Now I'm assuming this is controller support. Yeah, gamepad icon set. Okay, cool. That's good. Everything else stacks. Should be good to go. Bring up Steam. Nice. Okay, lovely. I'm ready. Right. Are we in with controller on this one then? Yeah. Okay, good. Everything just works. I love a day when everything just works. Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. Today we are checking out Starforged Legacy. Now, this one looked very interesting. I played this one not expecting much, not wanting much, but it delivered tenfold. It's a very addictive gameplay cycle with like a roguelike looter shooter aspect. So everything you gather, you take away. You level up your ships, you buy new ships, you go back in, you do more of that. And it is repetitive gameplay, but if you do it in hour bursts, this game could last you months. It's a really, really good design aspect. The aesthetics are lovely. The voice acting is fine. Not voice acting. The visuals and the sound effects are on point. And overall, I just really had a great time with this one. So I thought I'd bring it to you guys today just to show it off and see what you guys thought of it. And maybe you can put it in your wish list. It's a really cool game. So it's by Second Shift Games. I want to thank them guys for sending out the game in the first place. Because I wouldn't have probably tried this one and it was a real eye-opener. So it says Outlast an onslaught in a sci-fi survival-like, which is a really weird term, right? Survival-like, where your decisions matter as much as your firepower. Command customizable ships, enhance arsenals up to 100+ different strategies. And annihilate endless hordes of cosmic fleets. And that's it. And then just carve out your legacy, essentially. So it's really, really cool. You can see here there's a skill tree. You can see there's a codex. You can see there's missions. It's got everything you want. There's even a leaderboard if you fancy it. Very positive reviews on release, which is good. Lets me know what I'm talking about. Single player clouds. Again, it's just a single player game. So single player only, cloud saving, family sharing, Xbox controller support, and of course it runs on Linux. Now deck support is still being determined, but I reckon with controller support and Linux it's going to be able to be run on the deck quite fine. You can actually increase the user interface, the text, so it won't be small on the deck either. You can actually just bring it up so you can actually see it clearly. So it's 8 gig RAM, i7 with a 3060. Now the reason it's got 3060 in there is just because of the bloom and stuff, right? It's got a few visual effects that really make it stand apart from some other games. So in its genre, it's not 2D, it's not 3D, it's that kind of mix in the middle. So I hope you enjoy this one. Let's just jump in. Skill tree. Okay, so let's go over to skill tree first. Let's just have a quick look, shall we? So at the bottom here, you can see I've got weapon damage. I've actually increased that myself, unlocked it to level 3. There's level 10 in that particular category, but they all have different amounts and they all do different things, and there is a hell of a lot of them to go over. But you can see here I've got re-roll my charges, i.e. your roguelike free choices, and then you've got your survival element as well, like how strong is your ship, how strong is the hull, etc. You know where we're at with skill trees and they have you covered. Now this is my ship. It looks pretty awesome. It's a good looking ship and I have 2 to choose from at the moment. This is the one I think I started with, but I might be mistaken. I think this might be the upgraded one. So it has different colors and variants. Each color comes with different buffs and I say essentially debuffs, because they take something away and add something in. So it is definitely one to keep an eye on. I like the Ironhide. The Ironhide first ship is pretty good. It's the one I've upgraded the most. But, you know, this one's fine, you know, as well. They have different rates of fire. I'll show you both today so you can be the judge of that and see which one you want to go with. But Ironhide seems to be a solid ship. So kicking out the gate, you only get a choice of one system, but there is 3 systems in total. You can set the difficulty, and i.e. each difficulty will give you different rewards, of course, and amounts of them. So we'll just go for normal difficulty right now, and then we're in the solar system. In the solar system, you get to pick a sector, and each sector is basically a branching path. Now you can see through the middle there that you do have a sneaky branch path that goes to a G, so that's obviously worth doing. So no matter whether you go up or down, you're still going to end up going through the middle 9 times out of 10, depending on what you're trying to level up. Yeah, so each thing gives you different rewards and allocated via the icons on top of each one. That's how you that's how you work out what path you're going to take. So we'll go up for now. And in we go. It's got a very 80s retro vibe, by the way. So the overall theme is like sort of cyberpunk 80s vibes. Fly with the left thumbstick. That is the only control they're giving us, by the way. There is a boost and you can manually shoot, I believe. Here we go. So you follow the icons to the main objective areas. It's pretty cool though. I like this. Now, I just need to turn it down for you guys because it might be a bit loud to my voice. Put that out there maybe. About. Now music, I did actually turn that down, but it doesn't seem like it's stuck. Maybe it's just really loud. There we go, it's better. There you go, so there's the boost out of trouble. Now it is auto fire, so I'm not controlling the actual directions of my rate of fire or who I'm actually shooting at. So you just want to navigate around. That's why I can play with one hand. But when you get to these pickups, you want to press X on them to open them up, and then you still have to collect the loot. But it plays very much like a space roguelike. And that's great. Like, roguelikes are always fun. I've very much got massive respect for roguelikes in general. And the fact that this plays as well as it does is quite interesting. Just a little. You're out of sync a little bit. Oh, okay. So what I want to do then is just go to the game settings. Something is overeating RAM, which is not too uncommon with new games. Settings. Can we get to settings in game? It doesn't look like we can get the settings in game. This is ridiculous if they haven't. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to go back to menu. There you go. Let's have a look what would be lagging us. Now, we're only running 60. We've got a windowed. Could do full screen. I don't think that makes a difference. There's only one page. I mean, graphics preset. TAA. I mean, FSR might be a game that runs off FSR. That could be a big issue, which I've not found out yet. Let's try that. So if I'm in time now, let's see. If I'm still out of time, which I think I am, so that's not the solve of the problem, is it? Which is good, because that means it's not actually... So graphics preset, leave that on high. Then we'll see if that solves it. Nah, it's still delayed. Which is causing us a problem. I think that's maybe sorted it a bit. I'm trying to look at myself and talk at the same time. I can't imagine this game being that hard to run. Maybe it's running the frames of the... Maybe it's running double frames, you know, with the menu. How's that? Is it about right or not? Seems off, right? Okay. Could be anti-aliasing altogether, but I don't think it is. Could be this. No? Possibly that. I don't know. You have to let me know if that cleared it up, but it's going to look like shit if I do that, so I don't know. Like TAA, I think, has to be on. There is a delay there, though. You're right. Maybe if we run the whole game at 30. I don't think that's going to make a difference, but it may do. And then we can maybe bump this up to medium. Yep, that's fine. Again, in early access. See, that lagged it. When you go past medium, I think that's the issue. Let's see how we get on. How's that? Yeah, so this game is unoptimized like fuck for that to do that. So unfortunately, as highly as I wanted to rate it, I'm going to have to bring that up. There's no way of making this any easier on my system, really. Maybe that? That's good enough. I'm going to have to leave it like that. I don't know if I can get any better than that.
30 seconds remaining.
Just a little. Yeah, it will. Again, I can't really control that. Right, so this is our... Well, what is this now? So I've lost control of what I'm doing now. Lost my focus. I'm no longer focused and I'm tied in. There we go. Move the cable over. Right, so these are the three choices you get in a roguelike, of course. Shield Extender, Stationary Surge, or Glacier Blows. I'm going to go with Global Damage because I want to do as much damage as possible. There you go. We're going to collect these as we go as well, which gives us a bunch more buffs. There you go. Boom. Big damage. Get another auto cannon going. And we shoot 2 shots instead of 1. Do you know what? Like, everybody is a fan of Snake. And if you're a fan of Snake, then this game already fits into that category. Because if you like the addictiveness of Snake, this fits that shoe. It definitely feels like Snake, but in a roguelike box. We get a bunch of buffs, of course, before we head into the next mission. Going to go down. Incoming transmission. Okay, so we get hull damage minus 50, but the mother load is up. So this is something you could do if you really wanted to, but I haven't leveled my ship up enough to warrant that. So I'm just going to go with, you know, basically no buffs, no debuffs. I'll take the same loot I would usually get, but with the same amount of hull damage. I'm going for the crafting items over on the purple now. So we actually get tractor beam or a laser and we start cutting out what we want. Again, shielded enemies are a little bit of a problem on this stage. Now, if you've ever played a roguelike, this is one of the sections you just stay in until the bar builds and then you grab the rewards once that's done. Okay, lovely jubbly, lots of crafting items there, and then we'll move on. Trying to grab as much loot as possible and get out before either the timer runs out or something bad happens to us. So we can up the pickup range by 31 meters, then we can pick up from a little bit further.
30 seconds.
Stationary surge, fire rate, let's go with quicker fire rate. Got to try and get rid of the, pretty much everybody has armor plates on this one. So they're all got shields up. There we go, we're holding them back. Now, this game on early access, unfortunately, because our time just ran out there, so that's why we got through it. Well, basically, we survived. That's what happened. It's not the time runs out. This game's on early access right now, and as you can see, there is a slight delay to me and the actual game. That's bad optimization on the devs' part. We need this game optimized because for what it is, it shouldn't be draining as much as it is. Now, on my CPU and GPU, I can tell you right now, just by looking down, I'm running 70 to 80% on my CPU. That is too much CPU usage for a game like this. So optimization will be key for this game's survival and of course fun. To me, it just shouldn't drain the system like that. It's got very low buy-in, very low settings. Hang on, let me just go into here, give myself some armor. Let's load up the next one, there we go. So if I go into the settings and I go down, I'm running this at 30 frames, right? Which is a good recording frames to run. And even if I put it into full screen, which should sometimes iron out some of these problems, it doesn't actually do anything, nor does changing the graphic settings at the bottom either. Like there, you can see I've got into full screen and now I can't control the actual screen. So I don't have a choice but to be in windowed full screen. And then that's just to get my mouse to move. I think that's the only option I've got. Yeah. So I'm going to have to run it in low. So if I put everything in low, you'll see that my voice does get more in tone, but it shouldn't be that bad to run. I'll go with purple, of course. Can't, we ain't got enough coinage. Okay, we go for our third and final drop and see how we get on. So far, so good. I haven't lost a life, but the game does get punishing later on. I've lost plenty of lives playing this game, and to unlock the second ship and level them up, I've played for around 2 hours. But it is super fun, super addictive, definitely chill, and it was something that really shocked and surprised me that a game this simple can have such an addictive gameplay cycle. And you can see here we've got like a boss, right? So maybe we'll take some chunks out of him. And then we'll move on to the... Because you've got to keep the population low as well. Otherwise they will just keep blasting your ass. He is spawning them very quick. I don't think we'll actually make this. I'm going to try. I mean, we've done, what, nearly 1,000 damage? Whoa. They're all over me. Still on shield damage right now. We're not actually taking any health damage. But you know it's game over once your shields deplete. He's got a very sneaky move pattern. He's always running away from you and he's always spawning new enemies. We should lock onto him for a bit there. There you go, we've got him, big damage. By himself, he's pretty useless. It's just these guys behind us really shelling the hell out of us. The good news is, as you beat them, they are dropping a lot of health and armor. Oh, what's this? We've got to go for damage, right? We've got to go for damage. We've got piece of chance. Yeah, let's do this. It's not too bad. It's just getting our guns to lock onto him permanently. Okay, he's now down to 4,000. I'm assuming I'm going to get quite big gains for this one. Like I say, I'm able to do this with very little upgrades. Whoa, jeez. Okay, we are in the danger zone. We have nothing that's going to upgrade our health, so just more damage. Try and beat him before he beats us. No.
Evacuation procedure started.
Bros, we couldn't get there. We almost had him, though. We almost had him. But almost is not having him. So that was just a quick look at Starforge Legacy. I'm happy with this game. I want you guys to check it out. It's a really interesting game. It runs a little bit dodge if you're running like live streams and records and stuff like that. But don't worry about that. It's more about the gameplay. I run this on I think it was a 3060 mobile version, as in a laptop, and it run maxed out settings, no problems whatsoever. I was getting 60 frames capped. But because I was recording, I put it down to 30 frames, but it does seem to lag my camera in that, which is weird because we play some of the top-notch games at the highest settings and we don't have this problem. So it does need optimization on the back end. It's using way too much CPU. So if they could sort that out, that'd be great. My personal CPU is an 8-core. It shouldn't be using more than 4 for this game. So if they can optimize that, that'd be awesome. But yeah, thank you for the devs for sending out the game. It's really awesome. Keep up with the good work. Keep doing what you're doing. Expand the game, you know, work on the mechanics, especially the back end and optimization, and you'll have a win. That being said, we will score it. The game is out, and I'm going to give this a solid 3 out of 5 because I've played it without doing the records and it plays fine. So even on Linux it works, even on the deck it works. I've tried that and can confirm that it does work with controller support. There's a few niggly things, like if you're in Windows mode, you can't leave your cursor from the screen, and if you're in full screen, you have to use the mouse to select things, but the controller to play. So if we could sort some of those little niggles out as well, that'd be really good. But visually, sound effects, replayability, it's all there. It's a great game, and definitely a 3 out of 5 from me. Hopefully we can give it a 4 out of 5 on our next look at it in about 2 months to 3 months time. That being said, peace out, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. There you go, that one's done. It was really weird that that would be a game that lags. I mean, it could be... It could just be... I think it is early access teething problems, that one. I don't think it's anything that we could have done to make it better. I always try my best. I'm going to check now and see where it's actually located and how it's actually doing. Yeah, I mean, it's located on an SSD that isn't being used by anything. So it has full hard drive compatibility. Now, I wasn't running in experimental, but I was just running it, and that is the default on my system. So we could safely assume that is what it was doing. So now that's done, we're going to go for the first person shooter of the live stream, which I'm sure most of you have been waiting for. That's the one that most people know and like to play. Let's go fire up Steam. I'll get you a picture as soon as it pops. Screen pop. Let's put the record back on. Again, I don't think I've configured this one. I'm just letting it go. Oh, it's hot today. We're just catching some Vulkan shaders. We won't be too much longer. Here we go. It's coming up. It has anti-cheat by the look of it, so I don't even know if it's going to play. Might have to switch a Rooney. Switcheroonie. No, seems fine. Okay, let's get you. It's funny how it caught the anti-cheat but not the game. There you go, polygon. Sweet. Let me just check the settings on this one. Options. Right, so we've got borderless. We're running at. We want to run at 100%. Want VSync on. Now it's a first-person shooter online. So we probably want high frames on this one. Medium sharpness. Why won't it let me on? TAA. For high resolution TAA, it is recommended that you use medium to high levels. So it won't let me have medium, it'll have high or low. Does the game look sharp enough for you on your screen? Can you read the text clearly? We'll drop this to around 60. So most people will be running at 90, I think. We'll go with 90 and see what happens. High is fine. That's what it's recommending. Effects and music. We'll change that like that. So reloads, what we want to do is just put reloads on the side trigger. I hate when games let you move the left button. There's no need to ever move that. There you go, reloads. And then melee. Do we have melee? I've never sort of seen melee being used. Toggle, 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 toggle. Toggle chat. So no push to chat. That's weird. Sprint. What else would we need? Probably grenade or something, innit? Shoot, aim, reload. We'll leave it as it is. I think that'd be enough. I wanted to put grenade on my middle mouse button, but it doesn't seem like I can find it. I'm sure it's there. Right, okay, so we're recording and we're going to bring up Steam real quick. Bing, bang, bong. There we go. Sweet, let's get into it. Now, have we still got a delay or not? Because if it is a delay, we can probably iron that out somehow. I don't think it's the game that's doing it. I think it's OBS. OBS is being BS. See if I can drop some quality a minute. Right, we had this before, so we'll do 7,300. And that's on the stream quality. That should speed it up by a bit, but not much. And then if we drop this to... The funny thing about this game is it doesn't even require high. If you go medium and then just pop textures up, it's going to look pretty good. It looks exactly the same. Right, okay, we'll go with that and see if we get delay still. Hopefully not. Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. Today we are testing out Polygon, a free-to-play. You can play it yourself right now over on Steam. Tactical multiplayer shooter. It's free, it's good, it's got battle pass, it's got decent mechanics, it feels solid. A lot of people still play it. It's got over 1,800, 1,800? No, 1,600 very positive reviews over on Steam. People seem to like this one, and it's one I found last night that I just wanted to bring to the channel and just basically show it off. Let people know who don't know, and if you do know, hit me up in the comments and let me know why you play it, why you stopped playing it, why you're playing, why you played it in the first place, and you know, what you think of the game overall. It's by Red Asta Studios, I think that's pronounced, and they do seem to have a good track record. Now the game is still in early access, even though it released in 2020. Now I don't know why a game would still be in early access when it released in 2020. Maybe they're a small team. Maybe they take a month for Sundays to get off their backside and do anything on the back end of the game. But it does seem like a long wait from 2020 to now just to get this game out of early access. Like, it should have been, I think early access should be a year, 2 years tops. I don't think early access games should be around 6 years later. That's crazy, right? MMO, online PvP, online co-op, Steam achievements, all that good stuff. And that's it, really. There's nothing else to talk about. It's Linux playable, which we're now playing, and it's deck compatible. So take from that what you will. If the text is a little bit small on the screen, you can mess around with that in the options. If I bring up the options now, let's have a look. Yeah, so there is some stuff you can mess around with here. So like view distance needs to be high. Terrain can be low. Post-processing, shaders, effects, lighting. There you go. Could maybe adjust those down a bit as well. Right, so without further ado, let's just jump in. We're in, boys. I'm going to play this one for a little while. I think we're doing all right on time. It's only about 3:30, so we might even get another one in. It's funny because I think the delay just disappeared, didn't it? Got it cleared up a bit. Right, so you select your start point, you hit deploy, and away you go. Now, the in-game graphics for this game are nice. They're sharp, they're clear, and they're not as high as they should be right now. They're running on about medium to high, but I want to get as much frames as possible whilst live streaming this one. And it's not a fast game. It's nothing like Call of Duty. You are basically able to be killed with like 3 to 4 hits tops. A sniper can one-shot you. And it's more of a Battlefield-esque experience. But there is always games. There is always something you can do, and it is fun. Every gun as well in the game has tracer bullets, so you can see where the shots are coming from. And you can pop back pretty quick. But again, you'll see you'll get down very quick. And basically what you're doing, you're waiting for like your teammates to go head to head. And then you're sort of sneaking in and taking that guy out from the side or behind if you're lucky enough. Hang on, let me put my controller away because I don't want that interfering. Right, here we go. I might actually unplug that controller because that could be interfering as well. Because it's just more USB things in there that don't need to be. There we go. Might help. So mechanically, you obviously have duck down low, you've got lean, and it's also toggleable. So we like toggleable in first-person shooters. There you go, I hit him now. You've got a nice sound effect when you hit people as well. Or hit confirm, as a lot of people like to call it. Whoop, I'm trying to get a grenade through the gap. Oh, I walked into that. Should have grenaded. That's something I liked about this game, is the 2-minute respawn. It's so quick to get back into the game, and the games do seem to last a long time. They're around a 20-minute to 30-minute game. I mean, this says beta right now. It says beta 0.7 build. If it's this solid, I would say it's ready for release. Yeah, I've got eyes on in the building now. There's a sneaky. There's a sneaky. Look at him. MK14 rifle. Now, I have no unlocks on this game so far. I'm like level 2, level 3, and nothing really strikes me as worth doing. So I'm just rolling with the bare basic gun. So you'll never be OP with the basics. In a free-to-play game, they want you to spend money. They want you to buy the season pass so that you can unlock some of these better weapons quicker. Which could be worth it. This game could be worth that. You know, it's pretty solid. There he is up there. Okay, that was our kill. We got enemy 100 points. Okay, we've got hit confirm. That was a good place to sit. You could sit there for a while doing that. Of course, the aim of the game is to take A, B, C, and D, which obviously have already been taken. So maybe we'll go and try and do one of those. They're holding us back nicely. Again, when you spawn into a game that's already underway, you're going to probably join the weaker team. Okay, we've got an assist. Oh, jammy. I got got killed by a Japanese. Very easy. Ooh, okay, they're moving up well quick. Yeah, we ain't getting down the side of that because they're defending A really good. Thought I'd make it round as far as left as I could go. Still not going to get through, is it? We'll group up and try and hold a point. Bro, do you know what's bothering me about this game straight away is the fact we don't have no vault. We can't jump over little picket fences. There's no tactical advantage to jumping a picket fence next to maybe ducking and covering on the other side and getting some cover. But the picket fence is still lower than your crouched aim, right? So like this guy, his crouched aim is actually above the height of a picket fence. So I don't know why we don't have the ability just to jump the picket fence or even have a vault. That would be even better. There's no like mount or mantle as they call it. Their guns are so much better than mine. He just rocked a scar. Mine has massive recoil. Bad workman blames his tools, boys. Okay, I've got in like Rambo. Here we go. I shook the nest. I basically shook the nest. It looks better now. Okay, I think it is. I think it is better now. I just had a slight delay. Yeah, I'm glad that match is over. That was a very bad first example. And the reason that was a bad first example is because we got chucked on the losing team. We want to start at least a fresh game. Okay, so we get that for free. Ooh, okay, nice. Weapons. But we don't have the gun. We've got the skin. What is that, an AR-15 or something? Soldier. Ah, here we go. I think we've got a skin for our basic gun now. Customize. See, this is nice. Look at this. I don't know why those lines cross each other. That's a bit weird. But yeah, it's really nice that you can 3D model something like this for us. You can see here we've got different scopes and stuff we can buy. Again, I've got no upgrades for this gun, so that might be the problem. I need 2,000 points. I've got 1,500. Now that is how much you play the game. So there's stars that you earn as you level up. So you can see here we don't have any of the decent stuff we want. This one's 50,000 cash. We've got 9,000 cash. So a lot of grinding in this one. The underbarrels are all locked. Again, basic issue gun. Paint, that should be what we unlock there. There you go. So I can have a white one, but that's just going to show me more on the battlefield with a gun that has no upgrades whatsoever. So although it looks pretty cool now, I'm now standing out a lot more than I want to be. So maybe we'll cancel that idea. But just to show you how easy it was, there's a very good system of upgrades there. Pretty simple to follow and use. We're going for our second battle. Now let's have a look what we're doing. So CPU has now dropped to 70 compared to the game we played prior to this, and 50% on GPU. I would say the CPU is a bottleneck, but it depends, you know, what the computer's doing, what the game's doing, sorry, on the back end. This one runs very, very sweet. Like I would imagine, right, if you look at this screen right here, right, I would imagine if I go in and we hit everything to, like if I do, what can I do? Let me try and, I'm trying to knock it down even more. So like if I was to do that, which I don't want to because I like that. Yeah, if I do that, and maybe that, maybe that. Like, just doing that makes it look really, really bad. Because you change the whole dynamic of what's happening. So like post-processing seems to be quite important. Well, that might just be a glitch. Or is it shaders? Shader quality, effects. It's effects that do that. So that's quite important. Shaders, not so much. View distance, not so much. Yeah, like this doesn't look much different, in my opinion. And we're probably rocking about, I don't know, 120 frames on this. Okay, looking at the map, which you guys can't see, it's behind me. We are now taking A by the looks of it as a crew. So I'm going to join them. It's a lot less sweaty this game. It seems like we have a fair chance. Shots popping over on A. It looks like we're taking A. Oh, that's my dude. Okay, maybe we can go and take C, because that doesn't seem occupied. I'm not sure anyone's in here, but we're now in. Problem with this map is it's very much see-through. Gross. All of them gated fences, I can see straight through them, so approaching C is quite risky. Unless you go around the back. As close to C as I think we're going to get without resistance. We're right on the borderline now. We're taking C. They'll want that back and they'll definitely come and hit us hard in a moment. Take A while we're there. We're actually 160 to 110, so we're actually winning as a team. I haven't achieved too many kills or anything. Again, this game's not about kills, it's about teamwork. It's more of a battlefield style game. So even if you're fodder, you're distracting the enemy from attacking your other teammates where they can then get in and make a move. Okay, we can respawn on C, which is good. There's always someone on the left. Whenever you start shooting, like I say, all you got to do is wait and watch, and you can just follow the tracer bullets because they light the screen up. And then you can see where the enemies are firing from. Okay. Okay, I clocked him. Grenade out. I did get a grenade out, but I don't think it got him. Just checking the volumes there. Yeah, I got him. There you go. Grenade to your face. Big disgrace. Oh my god. I swear this mouse isn't as accurate as I want it to be. Again, I'm not blaming my tools, but it does feel like a cheap mouse. It was only like 15 quid, so it doesn't feel as responsive as some of the other mouses we've used. Where did he go? There. I've noticed a lot of people using Colts in this game, just the handguns. They're on our bloody spawn point now. Oh. Every time I get into it with someone, there's someone else shooting at me, like from a different direction. He was just slightly behind him. It was almost our kill, but I threw a grenade out at the last minute. He's jumped away from it. Couldn't quite get him. Which seems to be the story of my life in this game. Can't quite get him. Very sweaty. A lot of good players. There you go. There's our kill. One for the road. Again, your health does recharge if you sit and just wait it out. The game is not designed to be played like Call of Duty, like I say. It's designed to be played as a... He just runs straight past me. Dude, what are you doing? It's designed to be played as a battlefield experience. Yeah, it looks like we're moving on to A now. Which is going to be sweaty as all hell. Oh, there's a dude in there. There is. There you go. That's our kill. Oh, he went with that headshot, boys. Again, they're all using different guns to me that kill me. So I just assume that the gun I'm using, either people ain't upgrading it because it's not worth it, or other guns are just way better. And I think it is one of those games where it sort of is unfair at the beginning. I think you need to level up, you need to, you know, get the XP, get the in-game currency. And again, of course, they're trying to sell you something. So the idea is that you have to put in a lot of hours of grinding to get to what you want to be proficient in the game. And that's fine, you know, because it is free to play, and that is the model of most MMOs and first-person shooters that are free. But for me, it's like the gameplay is awesome. I would just rather them be a little bit easier on the beginner game so that we can get people not frustrated, not leaving early, so we can get the player base up and then charge them for like really cool skins and that later on. You find if people enjoy your game, they're not going to not spend money. But if you piss them off within the first sort of couple of hours, they're probably not going to return to your game, especially not in the first year or so. You can see that by the lack of likes to the amount of years this game's been out. Damn it, what happened there? I think I was on a reload. Okay, let's go to C. Go take A. Even myself, like I know most of my kills are mistakes where I'm not playing like Battlefield. I haven't played Battlefield since Battlefield 3. That's a long time ago now. I tried Battlefield 1, I tried out some other ones, but the whole Battlefield sort of gameplay really wasn't for me. It's not as bad, I just got really bored really quick. So I think like this game is a nice blend of Battlefield and Call of Duty, because it is fast paced, you know, and it also has that Battlefield element of strategy. You have to team up, you have to stay grouped, you have to stay back, and you have to pick off your kills as and when you can, not be a glory hunter and try and get the highest kill MVP, at least until you've got some decent guns and stuff. So I kind of see why it has a place in the market, and it's pretty fun. Like I say, I'm bringing it to you guys just because I enjoyed it the other night and thought, yeah, I'll bring that and we'll have another go at it. There's a dude in there somewhere. Oh, he's my man. We're both scared each other. I was going to say there's a sniper right there, and just as I was going to say it, he's popped me. Ducked down between some boxes. I honestly think that's how I'm going to play this game. Every game I seem to get involved in that I enjoy, my enjoyment is always thwarted by a sniper. So I think I want to play as a sniper to do the same to other people. Do unto others as they do to you, bros. If sniper is the OP gun in this game, then that's what I'm going to roll with. Oh, okay, buddy, calm his passion. These fences are a problem, because there are people that like them and they're just camping them. And they're just shooting people through the fence rather than, because it's basically non-existent. You're not missing many shots through the fence. There you go. There's one now. It's on the other side of this. Oh, my grenade didn't reach him. I got a kill assist for it though. I'll take that. Not that I have a choice. Bro, they are just hounding our spawn point. This guy's even behind it. It looks better? You think it looks better on low settings? I mean, it's possible because it's a poly game, right? I didn't even get a chance to look at the screen then. I was just killed. Spawn it and you kill it. They have absolutely destroyed us, guys. Absolutely destroyed us. We're stuck on C or spawn point, both of which they are hounding. Look, they're right there. What is the point? Why? How can this be a thing? They shouldn't be allowed in enemy territories. Spawning on C is a bit better. Ugh. All over us like a rash. There's very little sound effects in this game as well. It's just gunplay. Bloody sniper over there, so I can't even get near the window or any of these windows now. Breathe, breathe. That's my window. Bro. Took my building after killing me. Do you know what? We're still level pegging on kills though. Or on territory, sorry. So on points, we're doing alright. Get him to come to me this time. There he is. A couple in there as well. Oh my god, but this gun is so shit. Do you know, it is the gun. I 100%, it's got too much recoil. It goes all the way to the left or all the way to the right as you're shooting, and you want to drag slightly, it will just spin off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I thought it was my mouse for a minute. It's literally, this first starter gun sucks the nuts. Oh, no wonder people are playing with the Colt. I'll try the handgun for a bit. I mean, it's probably a bad move. I'll probably get killed about a million times. That's no different to now, right? Is it accurate? It does look pretty accurate without aiming down sight. You know what? The reload on that's pretty sick. I don't feel comfortable with it though. It's dead. Just dead every 5 seconds in this game. That's why the respawns are so quick, I think. Keep you playing. Trying to bait him into me. I'm just having a little row with this guy. Sniper. Of course. Why not? Game's aggravating. Really, really aggravating. But fun as hell. Like, it's addictive. Once you're in it, you have to play it to understand. It's very addictive. Do you know what I want to see? I want to see a cell-shaded Stalker. Just like this, but the whole Stalker game remade like this. Even if they're telling a new story or whatever, you know. Flap, side shot. Scores now, so they're pulling ahead by about 150 points now. I don't think we can come back from that. They've just been holding us back, holding us back. As soon as you see someone, you get a target on them. It's someone over here. Do you know what I mean? There's so many people on the map. Look how many players on my team. Like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 14 players of mine just running around. That's essentially 14 different directions you could get shot from if you're running into the middle of them. Can't revenge my guy from here, I don't think. Try and use the box as cover. Ay, ay, ay. We know there's a man behind a tank. He's a legend behind the tank. You can't get near him. He's got so much range on you that if you even try and approach him, he sees you coming a mile away. Even if he had potato aim, he would still get you before you got there. It's almost like people are having their own games, and by doing that, you're not taking any points. It's like we're getting involved with them where we shouldn't. We should be taking these positions, but instead everyone's just sort of starting World War III in each corner of the map. Like I say, I thought it was them holding us back, but it's more people just having grudges against people that have dug in. Game's hard. I'm not even going to say that the game is not hard, but I'm going to say that the game is hella fun. The XPs, once you level up, will get unlocked guns that you'll have a better time with. I'm going to keep with this one. I'm going to keep trying it, you know, not regularly, but like every now and again, I think I'm going to jump in and just keep trying until I suss it. There is definitely a level in weaponry distance. I think there's definitely, it's not a skill cap, because the skill is, you could go in and you could be a legend, but you're going to have to play this game for a long time to unlock what you want. Like, there's some really sick stuff in this game too. The drip is real with this one, boys. This is what I'm talking about. Look, the Scar H. It's 30,000. I ain't even close to that. Not even close. And obviously you can buy in-game currency to then speed up that process. And you've got the season pass, which I don't know how much that is. 3,000 coins. Let's have a look how much 3,000 coins are. It's £8. It's under a tenner. That's fair. Like, it's fair because that is the going rate for any cheap battle pass nowadays. £10 is like the maximum I'm paying for a battle pass. Maybe 11 if I really want it. But £8 is a good price to have a battle pass at. You've got the start pack too. And you can see here, it gives you 25,000 plus 1,000 gold coins plus 7 days VIP, which means you can make your own sort of what they call servers, and you can have your friends join, you can start your own games and all that stuff, and you can set it closer to your region, of course. So if you're somewhere in like Buttfucksville and you want to, you know, scale down your region ping, this is how you do it. You buy a VIP and you make a server as close to your region as possible. There are plenty of servers out there. Like, there's loads you can go into. I can show you, I think. Pretty sure I can show you now if I go to multiplayer, hit ping, and there you go. So my closest one is a contest match at 25 ping. Now, if I want to make one of these, I can't unless I'm a VIP. But there's plenty of P's playing, as you can see. Each game holds up to 32 people if they want to. They can obviously have a 10 people game like this one, which is probably quite a nice server to join, actually. I might try that. Let's do one more game with a 10 people server, so it won't be so sweaty and it won't be so dramatic. And I think that's probably where I'm going to get most of my XP and leveling up, is playing on these smaller servers with a smaller team, because it just makes things a little bit more easy to manage, and it makes it a bit more skill based too. So let's go. Don't know if that was an enemy or a friend. I didn't reload in time. I've moved my reload button and I don't know why, because it doesn't actually help me. I thought I'd try it on the mouse, but it is a no-go. Right, we know there's a guy on the other side of this wall here. Did that just kill me? Bro, that's got some range on that. I didn't know it was that powerful. Lives and learns. Someone knows we're here. There he is behind the bin. God damn it. This is me. This is the game I like. This is slow, calm, strategic. I like it. 10v10 is my game. That's what I would set up. I'm going to get a VIP. I'm going to set up 10v10 when we return for the second part. This was just first impressions, and just really to bring it to you guys and see what your thoughts were. If you want to see more, you know, more likes on whatever video you like the most of the game content, then that's the game we're going to be playing. You know, there's two dudes here just hoarding everyone, so we want to let them know we're here, but also be ready for them. Oh, that's my guy. What are you doing just running out like that? See how strategic it is? We're going in like SWAT, bro. Mad. This map sucks, by the way. I don't feel kind. You know what it is? It's not slidey enough. It's not feeling as slidey as it should be. Time for another upgrade mouse. This one's nice though because it's quiet. It's bare. It's silent. But your little finger just sort of rests in the wrong position. Again, he's got the M16. I'm rocking the bare basic gun. I feel like that was because he had the M16. The accuracy. It might just be that he's got a gun and done some upgrades to it. Because you could obviously upgrade this gun to make it... It would be a little bit cheaper, though, to be running around with the same gun everybody starts with, but like an OP version. Okay, we've got a man down, so I think that's our chance to breach. Oh, buddy, get in there. Oh, this pricking fucking polygon shit. Damn it. I feel like once you're in the building, I'm going to go with the Colt and see if we can get any bonus points for that. So I'll move up. Okay, get in the first room. There you go. At least we've got cover. Okay, they know where we are, so they're going to be coming for us. Shot him in the back, Jack. Wanted to move up to A. Why are we not spawning on A? Is it because we haven't got enough dudes in there? Two v2. That guy's got like the white, what's it called, the M16, but with a torch on the bottom. Yeah, we are totally surrounded right now. Get him. Oh. Can't even beat him with a grenade. That's some sad shiz right there. Just adjusting my speed so it's really quick. There you go. Let's move. What in the world? Okay, man behind a bus. Two men behind a bus. Okay, that's where they're at. Yeah, there's the bus. Woink and yoink. There you go. That was a double, was it? Double kill with a grenade. Hell yeah. Saving the day. The team is capturing Alpha. Nice. Let's move it. Move it, move it, move it. See you punk ass. Cool, he's grenaded me. Oh, I was out of grenades. I couldn't do that to him. Can we get to A? Not yet. Need a few more dudes on A. I don't mind getting shot in the back here. I'm just trying to keep him off us, but he's up in a window there. Didn't see him. They're going to get behind that bus again. I know they are. So I'm going to go back round here. They've got two team strategies, bus and windows. Ah. That's a sniper. Yeah, moving up slowly. Both our men are down now. Expect resistance real quick. There's a guy behind now. I can see his feet. And he's done me. And he's done me. That M16 is a beast. Oh, I see you. Is someone got him? How many times did I have to shoot him for him to go down? Like, that ain't natural. Like, he's either got body armor or my gun is just that trash when you start this game. That just proves it. That was some bullshit. So I hit him hard and fast and he still managed to kill me with a one shot. How is he one-shotting? It's a replay moment if I've never seen one right there, boys. Look, with the one shot with the AK-47 of all things. That gun does not one shot. What world are we living in here? And then we're grumpy face strats, boys. This, by the way, is a really well laid out map. Like, there's a lot of places to have fair gameplay. See, I distracted him while that guy got him. That's how you should play this game. Team-based. I hear him, but I can't see him. Okay, 2 of them men are down. We should be approaching their point now. Already holding A. You don't want to let anyone through. We're actually gaining points right now at 154 over 181. So we've got a little bit of catching up to do. Oh, I did that Call of Duty thing when you leave cover to pick up the perfect aim. I shouldn't have done that. It's Battlefield. I've got to keep telling myself, stop playing like a Call of Duty player. I think that's one of my downsides, but it is the gun as well. I don't think these early guns are very good. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. If anyone's did the maths to this, it would be interesting to see how useless these guns are compared to the paid ones. Is it paid to play as such, you know, like not pay to win. You will get wins from it, but like more paid just to have a good solid experience. Okay, they've captured our point. We need to get them out of there. Oh, guide. You need to be down there, right, to cover it. So you have to be on the A point circle. There you go, bro. We're capturing it. We just need to get inside and kind of hold it down. Who's popping shots? Why is that guy... Why did my guy not finish him? He was right there, standing there 2 seconds ago. I looked around once. He was there. I looked back. I got shot. Okay, now they're taking point. Bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. How are we doing for time? Okay, about that. What level are you at? 3 at the moment. Sorry for the late reply. I was locked in. I'm getting very frustrated. I'm like, come on now. What the hell is happening? So level 3, first gun, no attachments. Trying my best in a small game. So 10v10, trying to get my head around it. I really enjoy the gunplay. I really enjoy the game itself. I just finding it really frustrating early game, which is not good for, you know, early adopters. I noticed that it had very little positive, although positive, which is good, over the amount of years that this game's actually been out. So I was just trying to figure out why, really. All right. Well, I mean, you're welcome to jump in. Show me how it's done if you want. What level are you and how long you've been playing, my friend? I'll do one more and then we'll see how we go. Red team are saying this was an easy win, right? I just came back recently. I'm like level 42. So would you say that this gun is trash? And would you say that investing coins and buying your way to some good gear is a better experience? Or does it not matter? Like, is it just that maybe my mouse is trash because it's $15? Or is it the fact that I'm trash because, you know, I've just been out of the whole Battlefield sort of gameplay for a while? What would you sort of suggest is a way to maybe get a better start on this game? Because it is really punishing right now. I'm getting a few kills here and there, but nothing really amazing. I'm not really feeling like I'm, you know, getting any better at the game. Bro. Okay, come at me. Yeah, that was nowhere near going to hit him. Get his attention, maybe. Ooh, buddy. Okay, that was my kill, and that was a headshot from downtown. So it's possible. That could have been luck, but it is possible. Really concentrating on the mechanics right now. That's another kill. Yeah, unfortunately he knows where I am, so he's going to come for us. A lot quicker than I thought he was going to, unless that was someone else. The Scar H with normal grip. Yeah, so that's what I was looking at. That's the gun I want. I want Scar H. I've been killed so many times by the Scar H. So you say with a normal grip, and the ECOG is OP. Okay, I'm going to believe you because I am struggling here. But yeah, the Scar's always my favourite game, especially third-person shooters. The Scar's always great. So I think that's what's happening. I think the first gun sucks to get you to spend some, either a lot of time or some money. Because this just isn't happening. I don't like the way this plays. Also, you can shoot through fences in this game. So basically, as soon as they shoot, detect them and then shoot through fences. For cargo, as Val is... as Val with normal grip and ECOG, who I play on cargo. Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the Scar before I make my second part of this video. Because this one, you know, first impressions wise, I generally believe this game's capped some way to slow the early game. Which I wouldn't have done, because you want people to love your game so that they do spend money and buy skins and stuff. You don't want to, like, limit it, you know? Make people frustrated and leave and not come back. I knew that was coming. Jeez. More subscribe for 18 months. Thank you more. I greatly appreciate, bro. You're awesome. How you doing, my friend? Always a supporter. Proper. We've got that CSGO shiz coming soon, baby. Ready for the FPS Shanus. Hopefully I'll do a bit better than this one. I'm doing all right. Like, I've had a few good moments, you know. I've had a few good, like, confident boosts. But they are surrounded by negativity. You know, like, I am getting shot and busted from all angles at all times. So when you get 1 or 2 kills, it very rarely makes up for it. Get some. Get some. Get some. Get some. Someone's just going to grenade me out of here, surely. Okay, I've unlocked a new gun, the MK14. Try that shiz. Get some. Get some. That's another kill. That's a triple, baby. Oh, he's coming in on me. That's what she said. I need backup, bro. It's like no one's backing me up. Like, you see him shooting at me. Do something. You know I've got to reload at some point. I don't know why I'm getting people to carry me now. There you go. Eat it. Eat it. That's another kill for me, baby. That was a headshot from downtown. I don't know if it was a headshot, but it felt like one. Get wrecked. Get back in your box. I know you're still there. I know you're still there. It's hiding behind that thing. Whatever that is flickering now, I think it's a fence. Another one. Another one. Damn, I'm having the game of my life right now, and I just was starting to feel bummed. Proper camping. Deal with it. Okay, that just went behind me. Man shouldn't use grenades. That's a fact. Okay, I think they've stopped coming that way now. So I'm going to leg it. Try and get up all up in here. There we go. So what was he hiding? Oh, he was hiding behind there. Okay, I got you. So he's behind the boxes and then sort of moving left and right into the fence there. Oh, you punk. What are you doing? Trying to kill each other out here. No more grenades left. I know he's behind the bus there somewhere. He's in the bus. There you go. That's a headshot. Surely. Enemy kills. I see it and I kills. My man's down here. That was a good run. That was a really, really good run. I like that. Oh, also the M16 is one of the best guns in the game. Again, I've been killed countless times by M16s, the Scar, and the A47, I think it was, something like that. Basically the AK-47. That one sucks. Like that one shots me a lot, and I don't even think that should one shot you. How is it one shotting? Do you know what I mean? Do you know the answer to that? Like why would a 47 one shot? Okay, he's back where he was. He's back where he was. I've got patience. I've got patience. I'll camp for days. There you go. Boom. Man down. Headshot on that one. That was out. Scare him up a bit. There you go. Scare him up. Get him out. Do you see how much that moves? I wasn't even me. All over the show, this gun. Need to stabilize it or something. I spy with my little eyes. There you go, get some. I'm happy with that. I took down a couple guys. I'm happy with that. We're not taking point though. This is the problem, right? 61 to 69. We need to get A. So killing them just knocks them out for a couple minutes. So you don't really get long to get into the point. You've got to kill them and move. This is a great map. I like this map. Oh. If you're still alive in around 4 hours, I'll hop on and decide. No, I won't be. I don't know what time zone you're in. I only work till another half an hour. But I will be bringing this game back. You can hit me up on Discord. If you do exclamation Discord in the chat, you can hit me up there and we can have some private games later on tonight. You know, I'm online probably with some private time, as I call it, from around 11 p.m. my time, UK. So maybe we can drop in and we can have like some text chat and you can like guide me in Air Force One. That'd be really cool if you could teach me some of the basics. Wow, you suck. What was that about? Grenade out. Again, just to scare them and see if they come out. Like, there's one. They're like ants. I love the fact you can reload whilst aiming down sight. This is one of the oldest games that I think have that mechanic. Okay, we've got any movement? No. Why is it so quiet? What is happening? We have A, so I don't know why they're not pressing on us. Well, you can almost lean out the window if you get that right. Look. It's like a glitch there where you can like lean right out the window. I'm sure I can be shot like that too, though. I didn't even get a chance to find out. How much is a vow? I forget. I'll check it after this. I'll take a little look. I want to see. A Scar was about like, I mean, I think it was about 5,000 more than what I had. I'm going to be in the chat as soon as I get through this match. I don't know how long's left on it. Should be a few minutes. No, I won't miss any of your conversations then. Okay, we're taking point. We're not that far off of a draw here. We're 82 to 90 right now. It should get pretty sweaty soon. Okay, it seems like we're holding it back nicely. Right. When you're looking like that far away and then someone just walks up in your screen, it's almost like a sniper and you stand in front of their scope. Philip, the World Cup is in your town. Yeah, watch reached Philip's the so Phil, man, you're in a free streak this week. You've been in every stream. I appreciate that, bro. And big shout out to more with the subscribe. Appreciate that, buddy. Come on, punk, show yourself, show yourselves. Okay, the taking point. We need to push. Have a grenade off the car, bounce it. How is that not a kill? It's all kicking off. Okay, I think we cleared it. Still calm. No, you again. You tried it again. Dude, what are you doing? Man trying to run up on me. Do you know what? I'm just going to get in here and get kills for daily like this. Oh, buddy, it's me. Shot him in a piece. Bro. Man shook like me, look. They can't take us both down. Oh, okay, my man's going to finish him. Yes, there you go. Hey, I need to bring up my big Twitch chat. There's too much Twitch chat going on. Boom, here we go. Let me see if we do a quick hush up. How much is the vow? I forget. I'm going to check that. DDS all day. Damn right. That's right. No one stay over. No one stay over. Is there a football stadium near you? Oh, one stay over. I got you. Are you big into football, Phil? Is that something you watch? Thank you for all the advice as well. Is that the the EU assassin? Assassinator. Is that assassinator? The EU. I can't pronounce that. EU assassinator. Yeah, I think that is supposed to be EU assassinator. Breaking that down is a little bit of a mission, bro. I'm sure assassinator was already taken. Yeah, it's all popping up outside. Do we have point? I think we do. Oh yeah, oh yeah. See you through the gap there, boys. It's really not worth panicking because we have got them covered. I don't know what the teams are right now, so we've got one more player on our team. That's why it feels a little bit more comfortable. Oh, I see you. I see you down the bottom now. Grenade out. Do you see? My aim was well off there, and that wasn't even my fault. That was this crusty cheap ass mouse. I'm gonna blame the mouse. That was ridiculous. Right, here we go. I'm going to take the left side just to keep it a little bit fresh. They're normally behind the buses, but I don't think they can get close enough right now. Oh, I saw movement then. There. Bro, just die. He's in there. No, the other room. Go in the other room. I'm shooting at the room you should go in. Oh, this is a joke. Okay, someone got him. That took a while. I was just trying to point him in the right direction. Every bullet has a tracer on it so they can see where the bullets go. So if you're having a firefight with someone, they can definitely trace like whose bullets are whose. Oh, I see you in the window, bro. I see you in the window. Bruh. He sees me. Yeah, there you go. The AK-47. That gun new one-shots me every time and Fs me up, and I don't know why. That should not be that powerful. Okay, my man's here. Hang on, what was that? I just saw... Oh, I think someone died and then the name flashed up. Okay, they're back there. It's time for me to get my triple again. So this game, like I say, it's got about... I don't know the timer because you can't really see. Doesn't show you how long, does it? It might be the purpose in the watch my man's wearing. Move, man. I want a piece of the action. Definitely someone is a sniper behind those boxes. There's no way I'm going to get him with this crusty weapon, so we might as well just run it. Come and get me out of here, bro. What, there's already one in here? What the hell? I don't know where that shot's come from. This game's taking all of my focus right now. This is a nice little place to be. That'll do. That'll do. Alpha win. Got a couple kills. We did all right. 10,447 gets us about what, a quarter, just over a quarter of the way to level 6. That was a good game. Go back to the lobby. I'm going to check out some of the... Are you enjoying the game? Okay. He wants me to write a review. Right, come on now. No, it's the time for that. Okay, so even that, right? Even though I've played, what, 3, maybe 4 games, got reasonable amount of kills. Not too much, not too little. The season pass goes up really slow. This is a very grindy game. Free to play, but grindy as hell. So for me, I'd be buying boosters all over the place because I want double XP. I want to get them weapons quick, right? Starter packs are definite. That's only $4. So $4 for a starter pack, and the season pass is about $8. So it's very fair prices, but the game is not fair. The game's got some dirt in it, and you really have to grind it. So we go to the shop, and then we go to weapons, and my man wanted to know the Val, right? So the Val is... there you go. The Val is 150,000. I have 12,000. Now, if I wanted 150,000, and I will go for the full price because you'd want some left. That's going to cost me 3. What is it? What in the name of number is that? 15,000. So it was 150,000, which is 300. Is that 300,000 coins? That can't be right. So we convert it. So we'd need 150,000. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go to coins. Let's have a look. Premium. That cannot be. That I must have read that wrong. 100 and, it is 150,000 in bucks. So you convert coins to bucks. So for every one coin, you get bucks. Oh, okay. So I put the wrong number. So that's crowns. So I want 15,000. This is confusing. So maybe I want like 5,000. That's 100 coins though. That doesn't make any sense to me. I want to convert this, which is banknotes. But there is no banknote on the convert. You're converting nothing in that. I mean, fix your fucking shit. You want to sell some stuff, fix the simplicity of the shits. So if I go to coins, the most I can buy is 40 quid's worth. That gives me 1,200 crowns plus 8,000 bonus. So you're talking about 20,000 crowns, right? 20,000 crowns. I don't know what that converts to because the converter's shit. But like, I need 150,000 to buy the Vow. And I want the Scar, which is 30,000, which is double the gameplay I've done. So I've done about 4 to 5 hours and I've only got 12,000. So I'm going to have to do a 10-hour game sesh in total to earn enough to buy the Scar to compete. But even then, when you buy the Scar, you're going to have to put attachments on it. So like, for instance, if I go to Soldier, go to My Gun, go to Customize, you got 3 sets of attachments, minimal. That's without accessories, strap, paint, and charms to charm your way into people's hearts. You still are going to spend quite a bit of coin doing that, or time, depending on what you want to do. So I think this is a 40-hour game to be competitive because you're going to need 3 attachments and then you're going to need a decent gun that you like. Well, if you buy the wrong one, someone recommends a Scar, I use the Scar, I don't like the Scar. Now I've got to do 40 hours of grinding again. Like, well, 10 hours of grinding to get another gun. Or if I want a decent one, maybe 20 hours. That's on top of the 10 I've already done. It equals 40 hours gameplay, easy. Now, I'm going to say something very controversial. For a free-to-play game, 40 hours of entertainment ain't shit. You could do 40 hours and be very comfortable and have a good time. And I think that's the selling point of this game. It's grindy, it's slow, it has the option to pay your way through it. But overall, it's just a solid shooter. So if you like solid shooters, you don't mind the grind, you're going to play the game anyway, then sod it, you know, go for it. If you can get some pocket money together and get a battle pass from it, you're going to upgrade quicker. So that's probably my route. I'll probably just play it for 40 hours, get the battle pass, and then come back for video 2 with the Scar fully upgraded and sort of see what we think. But the gameplay itself is solid. I enjoy the shooting. I enjoy the aesthetic, the look of it. I love the fact it runs on a potato. So it's got loads going for it, right? So for me, this game is just a win. There's no score to be given because it's a free-to-play game. But if I had to score it, I would say 3.5 out of 5 because it's very confusing. Some of the things are a little bit annoying. The fact you can't jump over little picket fences or vault up on top of things feels really off. Like that would increase the gameplay enjoyment immensely because you could jump a picket fence, duck behind it, start popping shots across it. It would feel really, really natural. So I think it needs some of those quality of life add-ons. But for a polygon game, I would say it's one of the most solid FPS polygon games that I've ever played. It's really nice. It feels like Battlefield without all the bells and whistles. There's no exploding buildings. There's no real sense of immersion as such with the environment. But the overall tactics are pretty solid. Their level design, the layout, absolutely gorgeous. And not only that, I never feel cheated by the environment. There's not a piece of environment that I'm getting shot through or a little bit of a dirty tactic that I've seen so far in my 4 hours gameplay that actually feels cheap. You know, the levels are designed very well. The gunplay is pretty solid. The sound effects are decent. Overall, it's a win. It's free to play. It's very grindy. And again, they do want you to spend some cash to zip yourself through that grind at the beginning. But 40 hours, if you've got a spare 40 hours to invest in a first-person shooter, then I would say that this is a good bet. It's a good one. And you will get yourself a decent gun. You will get all your attachments and you will feel that you're in control. That first gun, absolutely atrocious without attachments. And you're going to get frustrated. But I would say bear with it because the first gun you're just going to scrap anyway. So it's kind of just getting lucky, getting them lucky kills, you know, finding yourself camping out. Take it slow, you know, don't get frustrated. And that's my problem. I get frustrated easy. So for me, I'm going to have to sit down for 40 hours in this game, get to the point where I want to feel comfortable with my loadout, and then I'll do video too. But I want to thank you for joining me today, guys. You've all been amazing. And thank you for all your help in the chat. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for everyone who's a regular. Phil, thank you for doing 3 streams in a row. You awesome source. And I will speak to you all very soon again. Peace out. Look after yourselves and bye-bye. There you go. We are done. We can just chew the fat, if you like. Hang out. I did have another polygon game I was going to play, but we've kind of lost track of time now. I've done 3 today. I'm kind of knackered. My voice is starting to go. We're back on Monday. So I've got 2 days of editing. I'll have a video out by the weekend for you guys. A full video on MMO. And I might even get an FPS Shanus video out as well. So 2 videos out, a bunch of shorts. You know where it's at. And we'll be live again from Monday. So stick around. You know, we're always live streaming every week. We're always here. So if you like the channel and you like what we're doing, then hang out with us. If you're new, if you're not, then you know where, you know the score and everything and how it works. So 3 days a week, 4 hours a time. We're always here. And I look forward to speaking to you all very soon again. Peace out. Bye-bye.